Hello everyone, Joanne with stampinginthevalley.stampinup.net, and welcome to my craft room. Today we're going to enjoy making this tri-fold card right here, triple panel right here, with the absolutely gorgeous framing florets. And this is new. Customers can order this month as of November 1st, which is the day that I'm filming this. Now, as a demonstrator, I'm allowed to pre-order, and I want to show you some of the cards that I have made with this set. Last Sunday, I did something like this, but it has a belly band on it. But here's one. Isn't that so pretty with that blue? Isn't that pretty? And then here's the one with the belly band. And this design is compliments of Rhonda Wade. She designed this fold right here, and I thought it was really absolutely too cool. It's like a gatefold, but then you turn it like this, and you don't cut this piece right here. So this was really awesome to make. I did this on a video on Sunday here on YouTube, and you can check that out if you'd like to case that. Isn't that cute? So pretty. Of course, with that beautiful blue paper and those flowers, I mean, it's just gorgeous. This whole set is. Now then, I made this one in the polished pink right here, and for a birthday. Isn't that nice? Now, I always need thank you cards. So, I was going through YouTube and found this fold. You could do like 3 panels or 4, but for this card, because I wanted to use the frames, of course I just did the 3 panels, because if I came out with another smaller panel, my frame would not have fit. This is my host code for November. If you order $50 in product before shipping and tax from the 1st to the 7th, of the month, I will send you a pack of red rhinestones, which it's time, guys. It's time to get some red rhinestones. Let me see. I know I've got some in my drawer. I keep them all the time. I keep them on hand because it is the holiday season. Here they are. So I'm going to send you, of course, a full pack of of the beautiful red rhinestones for the holiday season. Isn't that fun? Every week this month, my specials change. You'll want to sign up on my email list. It's below the video. You just click the little more button, and there's all kinds of links there for you guys to click on so that you know what's going on here in my craft space, right? So that's a lot of fun. Okay, and then I showed you the host code for the month of November. Wonderful. All right, I'm so excited to make this with you today. A lot has gone on in this house today. I had this card made by 9:30 this morning, and I'm just doing this video at, it's after 5 o'clock this evening. I just got really, really busy around here. So I just think that's so much fun. But let's go ahead now, and let's go ahead first and stamp our envelope, okay? Let me get an envelope. And let's just get this out of the way. I'm just going to use Night of Navy is the only stamp pad that I use. And I'm just going to use this nice kind of greenery looking stamp. Let me show you the stamp set right here. I'm using the framed florets. So pretty. It's beautiful. And then it also has in the collection, if you purchase the collection, they will add in the framed and festive, which is great for the holidays. And then you can get the paper, the 12 by 12 designer series paper, which I need another pack already. So it's just beautiful. And along with that, you get the swirls, the gold swirls. Isn't that pretty? And they're already adhesive back. So let me show you this real quick. Okay, so if you want the entire collection right here, it's 163129. It's $97.50. That gets everything. That gets both the stamp sets, the dies, and the swirls, and the paper. Now, if you just want the bundle right here, that's the Frame Florets bundle, 162407, and that's $54. I just love the entire set. I love these sayings right here because they fit in that oval just so perfectly. All right, Now, so let's go ahead and stamp this envelope into a little Night of Navy. I love Night of Navy. I hope that's a color that they absolutely never get rid of. Right? That's so pretty. Okay. So let me get that out of the way. And I've got a lot of things cut because really with this card, what we really want to focus on is the mechanism of how to do this. Okay, right here. So let me move some things. I always make such a pile. Okay, so let's bring this in. Let me show you what I've cut. The DSP will cut out a piece like this, and it already has the flowers. So pretty. Here are the dies. I didn't even show you that, did I? Here's the piece that cuts that out from the DSP, or of course you can stamp it, color it, and cut it out. Now, with this card, I wanted to make sure that I did not do much stamping at all. I wanted to use my, my dies. So I used this frame right here, and just had so much fun. I used these two leaves here, just a really nice set, and then this here too. This leafy die right there. Okay, now you get this die right here, and I've used that on my birthday card. I haven't used the one with the hearts yet. That'll be next, right? I just have isn't that pretty? Look at all those little hearts there when you cut that out. It just looks so pretty. So yeah, I've just had a bunch of fun playing with this this collection. I already tied a bow in soft succulent. This is our open weave ribbon, so I tied a little bow. We'll put that back there. I cut some of the leaves out of the gold and rose gold metallic specialty paper. Last month I gave this away for free with a $35 order, I think it was. I gave packs of this away, but I wanted to use the rose gold because of this beautiful polished pink. So let me put that over there. So I cut two of those, and then I cut two more, one out of soft succulent and the other one out of evening evergreen. Okay, and we'll incorporate all of this into our beautiful front of the card. This flower is not stamped. It is cut out of the DSP with the die right here. So that's wonderful to have that. I just wanted to show you how you could use those dies with everything. And then these two pieces right here, soft succulent and evening evergreen. Isn't that pretty? I love the way they're open. They're just beautiful. Now, we're going to talk about these pieces in a minute. With this die, I cut one out. Let me put these together. How they cut, okay? I did one in white and one in polished pink, okay? And then I just took my polished pink. I thought this came out so cute. Let me get my card here. And I put my polished pink in the white, and I put the white in the polished pink. Isn't that cute? And so I did all of that with this die right here. A lot of fun. All right, we'll put this aside. All right, so there's all of the pieces cut out. Now, we have some layering here. I have Balmy Blue, and this is 5 1/4 by 4, and then the Fitting Florets DSP that will go on top of this. This is for our back panel. Isn't that so pretty? I just keep saying, look how pretty this is, right? This is the Fitting Florets DSP, 3 3/4 by 5. Then I cut two pieces of Balmy Blue at 3 by 4 1/2, 4 1/2 by 3, okay? And then the Fitting Florets is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. One will go here, and then I just use the other side because Stampin' Up! Is so great about everything coordinating. So let's go ahead and put all of this together first. You can use any kind of glue that you like. I'm a Tombow girl because I have to have the wiggle room. Now, I will say that when the new catalog comes out in January, the stamp set and dies will carry over. But in the bundle will carry over. The Christmas stamp set will not carry over. The paper will not carry over. And the little swirls will not carry over. Okay? So that's how that will just be here until, what is it, January 4th. The paper, the swirls, and the Christmas stamp set, just till January 4th. But always remember, if you run out of paper, okay, and you don't have it, you can just stamp and color with your blends. Here we go. Let's get that scooched over to the center, right? And this is going to go on the outside panel. Actually, this is the inside panel. Now, I didn't do anything on this one. You could add a little white if you wanted to, or you can add a little basic white to the back of the card base if you wanted to write a sentiment. You can actually write a sentiment right over top of this. Okay, so now we have all three of these together. We have all of our pieces together. Now let's talk about the base. So the base is 5.5 by 11. 5.5 by 11, all right? Let's bring in our scoring tool. I thought about doing this card on a Sunday live, but then I was afraid that I would have, you know, because I like to interact with everybody on Sunday, and I was afraid that I had too much going on to interact with everybody and then give you all of these measurements properly. So I decided to do a video with it. All right, so now we're going to score at 1/4 inch. We're just going to use our score blade right now at 1/4 inch right here. And isn't this wonderful? I want you to look at this trimmer. We have our ruler up here, a ruler midway, and a ruler down at the bottom, okay? This one midway is so wonderful when you have to do something like this, because you line it up on your 1/4 inch. See, and your line comes all the way down, okay? And you can make sure that you are lined up perfectly. So I really love our trimmer. Okay, so I'm going to close that and score that at 1/4 inch. Then I'm going to go out to 3.5 right here. Score again. And now I'm going to bring my arm out. And we're going to go out to 6 3/4. 6 3/4 right there. Make a nice score mark. Okay, now we have to do a little bit of cutting. I can fold this in now. We're going to turn it where the 5.5 is at the top of the trimmer, and you're going to see your score lines here, right here, okay? We want to cut the first one down to this last score line right here, and we're going to take it out to the 3/4 of an inch mark right there, 3/4. Line it up down there so that you are good to go. Let me bring this in just a little bit right there, okay? Let's see, 3/4, 3/4, wonderful. Just like that. Now I want to take that blade and we want to cut down to our score line. And what's great about this is that it has little notches on the sides so that you can see where you're going, okay? So I'm going to bring this all the way down, not to any kind of an inch, just to that score line, okay? So I'm lining that up with my score line. Lift that up, and I'm right there on it. That's wonderful. We're going to cut that out in a minute. This little 1/4 inch right here that we scored, we want to cut that off. Okay, let me cut this out first. Let's cut this out. Now, if I was going to add another panel, I need to use that 1/4 inch, but not for this one. Okay, we're going to cut that out. And now we're going to cut this little 1/4 inch out here that we scored. Okay? And you want to cut the whole thing out. Just like that. All right? But like I said, you would need this if we were going to attach another one on it. And I might do another video, but I have to use another set because I wanted this one to be able to hold the frame in the front of it, right? So now, this is the inside of the card. I'm going to fold this over and this one back, right? Yeah, just like that. Now, you might have some cut edges like I have right here, like they're sticking up. Just go ahead and take your bone folder, fold them down. Just burnish them down. It's not fold them down, just burnish them down. And if you have some fuzzies, like I do right there, sometimes you could just pick them off, or you might take, like I keep an old nail file here, and I just get the fuzzies off, right? Just like that. Okay, that's perfect. All right, now, and I'm just going to make sure that all of my cut lines are flat. Now I'm going to go ahead, let's use our bone folder here, and fold right here, fold it back, crease it right there, nicely. There's our trifold. That's as easy as it is. So it's just one little cut here and cut that little 1/4 of an inch off. It's fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and I am really getting hot. It starts out here cold, okay, and then by the afternoon it's almost up to 70, and I'm still like dressed like it was the morning, you know. So, like I said, it's been a very busy day here in this house. Okay, so let's go ahead and put these pieces in here like we did, like I did on the other card, but we already have them matted. Isn't that pretty? I just keep saying it's pretty because it is pretty. I love Night of Navy. I like blues. So right there. Now here on the center one, I'm going to put the one with the polished pink. That's so pretty. As you can tell, I like pink. My team knows I like pink and green are my favorites because I love spring. And here in Upper East Tennessee in the springtime, oh my goodness, it's just beautiful how all the dogwoods and, you know, you've got pink ones and white ones and all the greenery going on. It's just beautiful here. Right now, I'm not so thrilled. It's not my, you know, I know a lot of people love fall, and fall is so pretty here. It really is. The mountains are gorgeous, but I know what's coming, and it's winter. And it's like, oh no, I am not a winter gal at all. I'd rather have the windows open and be able to jump in the pool and just, you know, really enjoy the outside air. Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness, I love that. Just a fun fold, right? Okay, let's go ahead. Let's work on the inside right here. So I'm going to work with this one right here that I have the white frame. And I'm going to go ahead and put that down with Tombow. And I'm going to place that in the center the best I can. Just like that. Okay, nice. All right, now the little pink part, let me get my mat. And I want to go ahead and stamp on here in Night of Navy. I'm going to stamp "So lucky to call you friend." So lucky to call you friend. And honest, it just fits, okay? It just seriously fits. So I'm going to ink that up. I'm going to pull it down a little bit, okay? So I can look over it. We'll try to get it centered. Just like that. Okay. All right. Great. And now I'm going to go ahead and glue this into the center of our card base right here. Nice. Just like that. And then what I did was I cut this piece out of the DSP, and let me show you that while we're just kind of hanging out together, right? It's this piece right here, and it just came right out of here, and I just cut them out. So it's a piece that has a little blue on the back of it, the balmy blue, but let me show you. You get many of them out of one sheet. I just had to cut it down to run it through the, so right here it is, and let's see, right here it is. See, so it in the pink, the polished pink, and what is that, Blushing Bride? Is it, let's see. It is, yes, Blushing Bride. And right here and here. So you have many of them to cut out. All right. And I'm just going to take this and give it some Tombow here. Okay. And I'm going to place it right up here on this edge. Just like that. And then the inside of our card is completed. Isn't that pretty? I just love it. All right, now let's go ahead and do the same thing out here. But now I'm going to use the polished pink frame because, you know, I cut them out and then move the inside around so we would have a little contrast there. All right. And we're going to put this right here in the center. And see what I mean? Like if I came out with a smaller panel, my frame would not fit. So that's why I decided with this one to do 3 panels. I've seen people do 4 and they look, so, it's a really cool card. But I would have to use another stamp set. And right now I can't stop using this one. Here we go. Pretty. That's just pretty in itself, isn't it? All right, let's move that aside. Ooh, let's not lose our, uh-oh. Did I lose a leaf? No, I've got it. Okay. Whew. Here we go here. And let's put a thank you with all my heart in Night of Navy. Let me try to get this in the center. Oh, it's asking a lot, guys. I didn't cut a second one. Funny. Try to get over top of it. Okay, I think I'm good. Yay! All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And now, let's see, that's it for the stamping. So let's go ahead and close the ink before we have a disaster. Because it can happen. If you follow me, you know it can. And with the day I've had, it probably would. I don't know. Sometimes it's like, I just want to crawl under a rock. But what do you do? And nothing was bad. It was just like stuff just kept getting in the way and of me coming back in here from this morning and completing this. I was hoping to have this up for you guys this morning, but that was not happening. So put dimensionals on the back. Give it a little pizzazz there. Put that in the center. That looks great. Let's go ahead and take our little flower here. And again, this was cut out of the DSP. Let's see, I cut that out of that blue that I used the other day, out of this, right here. I cut that flower out. So just fun. You know, you can't make Christmas cards all the time, right? I mean, you probably are close to being done with your Christmas cards, right? I don't know, maybe somebody's on here going, well, I haven't even started mine yet. You know what? If it wasn't for y'all and doing these videos and making Christmas cards, I probably wouldn't have mine done either. I'm doing a swap right now with my team, and I'm supposed to make 15 cards. I don't even have a clue yet what I'm doing. So, so I'm a little behind. Now I'm going to take my little leaves here. Evening Evergreen, Soft Succulent, and then this beautiful rose gold. Isn't that pretty? I used the rose instead of just the gold because I loved it picking up the pink. Now, you can put things over here if you wanted to. You could put a piece of basic white here if you wanted to write a sentiment. I would write right on top of it, but that's me. Now, I love these sticking out. I don't want them down, or I would have ran these through with like an adhesive strip. I'm just gluing down the stem. I'm going to put this in here. And then the soft succulent here. And, you know, this type and style of card you can use with so many sets that we have, if you like the style. So see, there's 2, and it really needed the rose gold on top of it to make it pop out. Just looks so pretty that way. Just use my tip and spread it a little bit. And then I'm going to put this right underneath there. And it just, look how cute. See, and I don't want it all glued down. Just want to give it a little bit of dimension there and just let those stems be glued down, okay? All right. Let's go ahead and get the bottom. So first I'm going to take the Evening Evergreen, and I'm going to kind of see where it hits this basic white piece. So it's like right in here, okay, in the stem. So I'm just going to put a little glue there. And I'm going to glue that down. Make sure you don't come off of your card because of course you want it to fit in your envelope. Bring that right there. We're good. Just kind of test it out. And now let's put the soft succulent and let's offset that lower and a little bit, you know, on the, scooch it up to the right side just a little bit. So again, just right here in the center is all that I want. Okay, right about in there. Perfect. And now I'm just going to take my little rose gold on my stem. And let's put this one right here, just to add a little, you always need bling. And you know, because I used the rose gold, I didn't even put any swirls on it, but I'm kind of looking at it thinking, I think I want swirls. So we're going to add swirls. I'm going to get a glue dot, a whole glue dot, and I would put it on the back of this bow, right there. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to, you can put it this way or out like this. I'm going to go out like that. And I'm going to put it right at the junction where all of those kind of meet. And that also helps hold everything down. Doesn't that look so pretty? I love this card. I love the cut, you know, of it. Not difficult at all. You can make a ton of these. And you use your DSP, so I really like that, right? We all like to use our DSP. Let's see if we could add these swirls. I wasn't going to, but I think I am now. See, I wasn't sure about the rose gold and the gold, but hey, I think it'll be fine. Let's see, let's put them on the white, okay? Let's put one in here. And one more. Let's put one here. Oh, I love that. Oh, I'm so happy I added that. Let me get my other card base. Let's add some on here. Yeah, I kept coming back in here trying my hardest to get to this afternoon, but a lot of things got in the way. And I wanted to make sure that I was not going to be disturbed while I was doing this. Oh, that looks so pretty. I'm so happy we added the swirls. So now we've used the entire collection, of course. Why not? And here's our card for this afternoon. Should have been this morning. Well, it was made this morning. I didn't get back in here till now. So look how that sits up. If anyone was to get this card, they would be like, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Isn't that fun? All right, everyone. I really appreciate you watching. And remember, go to my online store, place your order. I'll send you, if it's $50 in product, I'll send you a pack of red rhinestones. And then here is my host code for the month of November. I sure do appreciate everyone watching. And please go to your happy space and do some happy crafting every day. Thanks again.